This is Leon Dale, and right now I would like to preach. Now, if you know me, you've heard this before. Listen again. Here are the applications that you need. Number one, Acorns. Acorns is an investment app. It costs about $1 a month. You may win or lose $2 to $3 if you have $200 to $300 in this application. This application connects to your bank account, and then if you were to buy a coffee for 75 cents, it will take the 25 cents, the roundup, and put it into Acorns. When that amount gets to $5, Acorns will then subtract $5 from your account, thus investing your change. It is an investment app, and it's very good to look at, research, to understand what ETFs are and what it really means to be purchasing fragments of stocks instead of whole stocks like you would on another app like Robinhood. But the true benefit is that if you leave it alone after it's connected, you make money by spending money. You don't look at the Acorns app for, let us say, a month. After a month, maybe 2 or 3 months is probably better to go. Either way, you'll take a look at your Acorns accounts and your change is added up to a couple of $100 in maybe 1 or 2 months. If you have a surplus of funds, you can go ahead and throw another $5, another $100 into Acorns. But the good thing is that by downloading and connecting to Acorns, you're saving in the background. You don't feel the money go out. You look and it's there, and depending on how you're handling the rest of your financial life, you'll always have a little stash inside of Acorns. But when you make your first $10 in Acorns, maybe your first 50, take it out and put it in to Robinhood. Robinhood is an application that allows you to trade stocks with no minimums and no transaction fees. If I have to explain to you why having no transaction fees is a good thing, well, you're in the wrong place, buddy. But really, get Robinhood and drop $10 or $20 in there. Number one, you never spend more than you're able to lose, and you must experiment in ways that money can make money for you. And you will lose, you will fail until you get a personal grasp on what's happening and begin to succeed more than fail. So now you've got Acorns. You can use what you get from Acorns, what you've saved in the background from Acorns, and put some into Robinhood. There's another application called Stash. Stash is a good one. For me, slightly aggressive. It will put $5 a week, that's $20 a month, into Stash, and that will build up bloody quickly as well. But again, it's ETFs. You'll make a little bit on dividends, you'll lose a little on fees, and then it it doesn't necessarily break even, but the service of money being saved without you needing to save it, and then also investing. And if things are good, you win. If things are bad, you feel it like the rest of the country feels it. And I think it's important to be involved. The moment you do get involved, even if you don't know what the hell I'm talking about now, you will. There's no way you could download these apps and go through the process without understanding what's happening. Don't listen to the naysayers. Most of those people are criticizing something of which they're not participating in. And even if somebody one time did that thing way back when, technology's changed, people have changed, the very climate of the fucking earth is changing. So caution on listening to people who constantly say don't pull the trigger and don't take that leap. I say the sooner the better. That Acorns account has saved my ass numerous times. I've only just gotten into Stash, but the fact that I'm building up money somewhere else is hands off. Don't have to go through the emotional turmoil and saying, how much do I want to put aside? And don't you need that money? Sure I do. do need this money. Can't save this month. These apps, the money is saved, and I have invested, and it's a whole new world out there. I want you to taste it because it tastes good. And it ain't nothing that you couldn't understand if you went in yourself and experienced it and created your own idea as to what it is and what it's not. I'm not saying ain't no harsh lessons to be learned there, but you face your fear and then leave it behind you as you evolve into something that fear has no more hold over. Take the leap, heed my words, get Acorns and Robinhood at the very least. Take a look at Stash, take a look at StockTwits, where people go to gossip about stocks, and be watching, and feel the pain when somebody tells you to get into weed.ca or Weight Watchers, and you sit there like, I'm gonna watch it for a while. Not to say you should heed everybody else's judgments and advice, but when you see them rise, you hear stories of Bitcoin, and you're like, I wish I could have got in there. But you can't ever possibly have gotten in there if you're not on the board playing the game. I got a couple of stocks that went really high, a couple of stocks that went really low. I felt the pain in my heart, and I felt the joy in my soul, getting and losing money, and it was introspective to say the least. And in the long run, a skill I should have probably been taught around 16. I say, right, if you're going to get out of school, out of high school at 18 and join the real world, one should be taught financial skills, basic financial techniques. We were only ever taught one: get a job. And I can tell you I've wasted a lot of my good life, my singular life, in a job. Look at my face. This is how I feel about a job. Fucking job. So, the job can lick my balls, but also, you guys should get into Acorns and Robinhood. Preach. Done.